Clayton, good morning. You ready to go to Washington?
Good morning, Josh. Happy Vlogmas.
Good morning, you guys. It is currently 5:55 in the morning. If you missed yesterday's Vlogmas, make sure you go check that out. We started our road trip to Washington and it did not go as planned. So this morning we just woke up in a little hotel and we have about a 7.5 hour drive to get up to our hometown in Washington, and we are very excited to get up there. Let's drive.
Look how beautiful the sky is. That's what's so nice about driving early. You get pretty sunrises.
That's what's so nice about driving all day. You get pretty sunrises and sunsets.
Josh is wearing my gloves. Did we tell them what doesn't work in this car?
My heater's not working.
So we're still in coats. He has gloves.
I have a hat, my coat, and I have this down blanket on my lap because it's freezing. Luckily, the seat warmers still work in this car, so at least like there's some sort of heat going into our bodies. It's cold. We didn't know that it was fully broken. We live in Southern California, so we don't use the heat in our cars very often.
Well, the thing is, I tested it the other day, and in California, my side was like lukewarm, but that side was really hot, and so I was like, okay, at least there'll be heat for her,
yeah,
and it'll make the rest of the car warm. Once you go from like
65 being
degrees,
cold,
it doesn't have to heat up very much, I think.
My dad used to work on cars a lot, so him and Josh are probably gonna look at this and see if they can fix it because they're both tinker guys.
Yeah.
They like to tinker on things.
I've tinkered a lot on this car, let me tell you. I fixed this seatbelt right here. I fixed that back door latch. I fixed the back window. I fixed the exhaust.
The radio.
I put in this radio.
What? Oh my goodness, this is just so beautiful. I don't know, can you guys even see pink and beautiful it is? Wow. Look at the beautiful mountains in the distance. Are you kidding me? It's so beautiful. Those mountains in the distance, a literal cotton candy sky. Like, it's so pastel pink and blue.
Are we in Nevada or Idaho?
Nevada, just past Orovada.
We're taking like a smaller highway right now, and there have been no restaurants or anything, so we've not had breakfast yet, but it's only 7 right now, so it's not that big a deal. But hopefully, sometime in the next hour or so, we'll find some food because we have bagels that we bought right before we left. We left them in the car last night, and they are literally frozen, so that's gonna be a no for eating those this morning. Oh, it's cold. Warm my hands. Also, you guys, I felt bad. I felt like Clayton was cold. I don't know if he was. He probably was fine, but the like mother instinct in me, I'm like, he needs to be warm, so I put a blanket over him, and he hasn't moved.
Yeah, he loves it. Whoa,
I mean, we know he loves.
Remember when we were driving through here?
Oh, shout out Spain.
We were driving through this same route this summer, which we could link that video down below if you want. We did this exact same road trip. But I was freaking out because we were going through this place and everything was saying like Basque this, Basque that, and I knew we were going to Spain and going to Basque Country. So now we've been to Basque Country, and there's a Basque station or something. I don't know what that means.
That's fun. Look at Clayton. He's so cute, just snuggled up in his blanket back here.
Do you see him? He's so cute with his little duck back there. Wow.
This is where we're at.
This is what's happening now. We are frozen and insane. Little snack time because it is 8 and we still have not found food. Pulled out the wheat thins and some peanut butter pretzels because these are the most mild snacks that we have because I forgot to bring granola bars.
Update, you guys, it is 8:42. Still have not found breakfast, but we just got a little bit of gas. We are freezing. Josh just checked the temperature.
It was 5 degrees. Let's see what it is now. Oh, it's up to 15.
Wow!
I don't even know why we're wearing these coats anymore.
I know. Oh my goodness, I'm so cold. You don't realize how cold it is, I feel like, normally because you're inside of a car with a heater.
Yeah.
So you're cold for like 5 minutes when it's warming up, and then it's all cozy and fine. We're not cozy and fine.
We got no heat.
We're not fine. But I put another blanket on Clay, so he has 2 blankets back there and a little vest because it is just too cold, and I felt like, whoa, that semi just like wrecked us with the wind. Yeah, I just feel like he was still too cold because it is so cold in this car. He seemed very appreciative of it and hasn't taken any of it off. So I think that was a good call. He's a Southern California doggo and is just not used to the cold. Look at how cute he is. Puppy. Update, we bought a spaceship.
It was in the gas station.
Josh walks out of the gas station with this goofy smile on his face, and I was like, what did you buy?
I asked the lady, she said we could return it if it doesn't work, but it's like a
dashboard heater.
Yeah.
Plug it into the little like cigarette lighter and it just shoots heat out. Our hands were too cold. Hey Clay, how you doing? Oh, hello. 10:15. We finally got food. We went to Taco Bell because we actually really liked their breakfast, but they didn't have breakfast, so we just ordered normal things. Yay, first meal of the day.
We thought it was 10:15, but it's really 11:15 because it went up an hour, so that's why they had
Okay, that makes sense. But to us, it feels like 10:15. 3.5 hours left until we are there, and I'm so excited. 3.5 hours, we can do that. Easy. Yeah, we're losing it. Food! Oh, it's just napkins and hot sauce. Food! This cool thing just happened!
Just past the 45th parallel.
That means we are halfway between the North Pole and the equator. Is that nerdy that we think that's cool?
It's pretty cool.
We just got so excited. We just saw a sign. We were like, oh my goodness!
Although it's also kind of crazy that we're halfway, but it's so cold here.
Yeah, it's real cold.
I guess it's winter, so everything's not cold.
Are you guys sick of us complaining about the cold?
Oh, our heater's helping though.
Oh yeah, we are now 2 hours out, but this heater actually does help. It doesn't make the car like super toasty. Obviously we're still bundled, but it's bearable. Like my hands can be outside of the blanket and not feel like they're going to crack off.
Can't see it.
Can't see the breath. And it's still under 30 degrees outside. So I would say a good use of $20 because it's keeping it bearable in here.
Yeah, if your car heater doesn't work, it could be a good cheap alternative if it's like really expensive to actually fix the heater.
I have a question for you. Someone sent this in on Instagram. Is it ever too late to get your PhD? I'd be 28 when I begin the program.
Yeah. If you like school, I think PhD is like the best thing ever. You get paid to learn. Sort of depends what you want to do. If you want to be a professor, you kind of need your PhD. If you just want it for fun and you're willing to make a small amount of money.
Very little money.
Obviously you don't go into debt because you're getting paid and then they cover all the tuition, but you're also only making like $20-some thousand a year.
And you aren't allowed to do any other job.
Yeah, and you're not allowed to have a different job. So as long as you're fine with being poor for 5-6 years, however long it takes you, then yeah, I think it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
If you like school. If school stresses you out, then PhD would be very stressful.
There's your answer. We did have one more question come in. One of our old youth group kids said, what was your favorite moment of working with the youth group? So we work with the youth group at our church now, but before that we were at our old church and we worked with the youth group there. We were actually with this youth group for incoming 6th graders when we started working. We're graduated when we then switched churches because we moved. Honestly, I think that might be my favorite thing is just the fact that we got to see them grow up.
Yeah.
And like they went from these tiny little children, little miniature adults, and they still kind of wanted to hang out with us, which just made me feel pretty cool, honestly.
I have lots of favorite moments. One of them was we did a home run fruit derby.
I was gonna say that.
Just took a bunch of like old fruit and pitched it to each other and like hit it with baseball bats so it exploded. That was pretty fun. But there's lots of moments that were super fun.
All the moments, we loved them all. Those were just a couple questions that came in. If you guys have questions for us, you can always send them on Instagram. Make sure you're following us because every once in a while we'll post like, you know, those little question boxes in the stories. And you can send in questions for us. Make sure you're following on Instagram. Self-promo. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Welcome to Washington!
Yeah. State number,
starting
number
California,
4 today.
Nevada, then Oregon, then Idaho, then Oregon again, and now Washington. We are 20 minutes away. My parents know that we're almost there, but they're both still at work, so we're gonna go surprise my mom at her office.
Yum.
Yippee! Secretly also hoping she has cookies there. Clay, we're almost there! He's so bored.
He doesn't even look. He's just like leaning on your seat.
My mother wasn't at her work. Surprise failed. We tried. Luckily, this town is pretty small. We're only about 10 minutes from my parents' house. We're just gonna go there and hang out until they're off work.
Hello, you guys. I've been trying to figure out what's going on with the heat. You want to see what I've done? Ooh. Ah. I took off kind of the center part of the dash to try to see what was going on back here. The heater box is like behind here, so I still can't see what's going on with the heater box. I may be defeated by this and I may have to take it in again, which is annoying. Anyway, that's an update. Still no answers, but at least I've destroyed something. Whoops.
We're gonna end this video here. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Next couple videos are gonna be back in Washington. And then, oh my goodness, we are almost done with Vlogmas. Can you believe it? I love Vlogmas, but editing a video every single day is a lot. Daily vloggers, I don't know how they do it. Like, I actually don't know how they do it.
It's impressive.
You guys are great. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. What is this? Yeah, we weren't thinking about that.
We are our hopes.
Go me!
I had it on. Yay!
Ah!
Yep, make sure you big give.
La la!